Do you know what art is made of? Let's find out. While I'm getting my paper ready, I have a simple question for you. What do all paintings and drawings, designs and sculptures, photographs and digital art, even buildings have in common? Guess what? All of them are made with the same elements. Like 7 notes make all music, the 6 elements of art make all art. Not every work has all 6 of these elements, but you can always find at least 2. Art starts with the very first mark you make, and the first mark is usually a line. As you move a pencil, a brush or a chisel, the mark you leave behind is your first element of art, and it's called line. So line is a path of a moving point. Line is great, and it's great by itself, but it also helps us to define areas. Defined areas are called shapes or forms. Shapes allow us to separate objects from their backgrounds. Look around. Everything you see around you is made of shapes and forms. Train yourself to see these shapes. As a side note, line is not the only element of art that can define a shape. Any element can do that. As you draw shapes, you are arranging them in your workspace. Space is an element of art that is responsible for adding depth to your work. You can specify foreground, middle ground, and background. There are many techniques to do so, like overlapping, value and color change, and of course, perspective. What really adds life to a picture is a variety of lights and darks that you use in your work. Whether you do it by shading or choosing specific color tone or carving deeper into your sculpture, you work with tonal values. Value is the amount of light and dark in an artwork. Thanks to values, we can mold flat shapes into 3D forms. We can define background versus foreground. We can add air and a sense of space in a picture. More varieties of values you add to an artwork, more detailed and realistic it looks. Value defines objects in space. Black and white photograph would be a good example. Color is the most expressive element of art. Technically speaking, there is no such a thing as color. It's just the way we see light reflected from a surface. Don't you worry, I'm not going to explain the physics of color in this video, but learning color theory will help you with choosing the right color combinations. You will find out how to mix colors, how to use color as your visual tool. As you add color to your art, it becomes more emotional. And by choosing the right color combination, you can express your thoughts and ideas at a different level. Every surface has a feel to it when you touch it. Smooth, rough, slimy, soft, hard, spongy. It's called texture. Unless we work with 3D medium, the texture we depict is called implied, make look like. You can create an illusion of a texture by working with shading techniques, colors and values, applying patterns and designs, using different painting approaches. Adding texture makes artwork more engaging, interesting, and complete. So, now you know the 6 elements of art: line, shape, space, value, color, and texture. There is no specific order that you list them. All elements work together as a team to support each other. You can find elements of art in any artwork. Doesn't matter what medium was used to create it. Now, look at your own artwork and try to find all elements of art that you used without even knowing about them.